I'm Sarah Paoletti, and I direct the Transnational Legal Clinic at the University of Pennsylvania. The Transnational Legal Clinic does a range of representation of individual clients in immigration proceedings, as well as a full range of international human rights advocacy, both in the United States and overseas. We've had our students represent individuals seeking asylum from countries as diverse as El Salvador, China, Indonesia, Egypt, Mali, on a whole range of issues. And then on the international human rights advocacy front, students engage in a range of advocacy before international tribunals, both before the UN systems, the UN human rights systems, as well as the Inter-American human rights systems. The thing that makes the clinic distinct from an international human rights advocacy class, per se, or a seminar that I've taught on international human rights advocacy or international human rights lawyering, is that students are responsible for the representation that's undertaken. And so at the very beginning of the semester, we meet with the students, we identify their learning goals and their priorities for the semester, and then we make assignments, and they are assigned cases and clients and projects, and they are the lead lawyers in that case and project. It's their primary responsibility to work with the client, to identify the client's goals, and to develop a strategy for reaching those goals and meeting those goals. Students come into the Transnational Legal Clinic, I think, predominantly with an interest in international human rights advocacy. Although I think the majority of the students, when they come in, don't necessarily have a clear sense what it means to do international human rights work. And ultimately, many of the students gravitate towards the immigration cases, and particularly the asylum cases, where there's an individual client. It's a much more defined role and avenue for advocacy. But the fact that they are responsible for the representation of an individual who is seeking relief, particularly seeking relief from persecution, and is playing a role in advocating for that client and doing the legal work that's needed to assist that client gain legal status, I think is something that is a tremendous experience for the students.